Welcome to the French Drain Man channel. I'm Robert Sherwood, and I'm here to help you save money, put in a yard drain that moves more water, and less labor. We were using larger and larger aggregate to increase the amount of water that we were going to be able to move. The larger the aggregate, the bigger the void. The problem was, once we got to a 3-inch aggregate, felt like you were walking on golf balls, or maybe even baseballs, so that's no good. We started to use 2 pipes. When you have larger aggregate, you end up with more void. That's how you move more water. When you put 2 pipes in, you probably have the kind of voids that you'd get if you had 8-inch Fieldstone put together. So it's just amazing how much water we're moving. A lot of people say, how does the water move through this pipe? Is this all full of holes? Well, the pipe lays at the bottom of the trench. The trench fills up. Either surface water comes down, falls in the trench, fills it up. So the water's at the bottom, the pipe's at the bottom. Or you have subsurface water that fills the trench from the bottom. Either way, you end up with the water in this pipe, in this void. Since it has openings all the way around it, the water can enter it all the way around it. So you have 2 really large voids. This is going to move more water than you can move with just regular aggregate, whether it's 6A, anything that's like a 3/4 inch. This here moves so much water. 2 4-inch pipes, they will move 240 gallons per minute each. I mean, think about that. That's awesome. That's moving a lot of water. Now, they raised the cost of stone on us. They raised it again. And I think the cheapest we can find it now is like $52. I mean, it's ridiculous. So stone don't go far because they sell it to you typically we buy it by the ton. And here we have less void. Now they're charging us more money for the stone. And I'm hearing it from all our subscribers too. So we started running 2 pipes, and you guys noticed. A lot of our subscribers were like, what's the benefits? What's going on? So that's why we're going over this. Well, now people are saying, how are you making these connections? Because I'm doing it like you guys, and I'll show you. So this here is what we use in our French drain grids when we were running the double pipes. And all you do is you cut, instead of having this where the pipe snaps in, we cut that off. And then we put a piece of pipe inside. And how we do that is we take a sharp razor blade. And that's it. See? You do that. And then you can snap it inside 2 T's. That's how we're doing it. Now, sometimes you're going to run into situations where it's a Y. Well, you don't cut one Y, you keep that just the way it comes. But then you kind of have to heavily modify the second Y, so I'll show you. So there's your double pipe. There's your double pipe. See? You cut right on that line on both sides. And then, of course, you have to cut this off on both of them. Here. That's it. That's the modification. And it goes together and stays together. It's pretty cool. So that's how we're doing it. This saves you money because the stone has just gotten out of hand. The price of stone is ridiculous. Now you can use that 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch stone and walk on it, and it's not going to bother you. And you're going to get the voids that you would if you had 8-inch Fieldstone. If you're running 2 pipes and you're moving 480 gallons per minute. Now slope, 3%, 3%. That's what you want. If you can only get 2, we live with that. But when you can't get 2, you got to go to an outdoor sump pump. That way you can slope it down to a catch basin like you see in all our videos. And I know we try to build these systems without the outdoor sump pumps just so that there's no issues. You don't have to worry about the electricity being out. Just there's a lot of factors that come with a sump pump system. But if you want to move crazy amounts of water, you want 3% slope. And most people that have yard drain problems, they're usually in flat areas, and there's no slope at all, and we know that. And that's why we take everything to, well, you see, a lot of our systems are to sump pumps. I love gravity drains. I always shoot for it. It's more cost effective to the homeowner. Unfortunately, it's not practical if you have just a flat yard. So I hope this helped. And keep in mind, less stone means less money, less wheelbarrowing, less labor. You know, it is really, really, look at that. So just think of the voids you're creating. If you only run one pipe and then you fill your trench full of stone, unless that trench is being filled with 3 and 4 inch aggregate, you're not going to get the volume. Look at the void. That's what that's all about. So as everyone knows from watching our channel, if you subscribe to this channel, the larger the aggregate, the bigger the voids, the more water you can move. You can get away with smaller aggregate and less aggregate with the 2 pipes. If you have any questions, if I went too fast or something I wasn't thorough enough, please just fire away in the comments section. And if you have anything more that you want me to talk about, show you, please leave it in the comments section. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. To the next video.